What is up, hashtag FURRYPACK, and welcome to a late start to this game of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I joined in this game late, but I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna record it, see how it goes. But yeah, let's go ahead and wreck some people. I am playing Arms Race because that is pretty much the only mode I really know how to play. Or the one mode I also just love in general, because it's like the mode I actually like. Like literally it that I play when it comes to CSGO. And let's see if I can wreck these people. You know, I'm getting wrecked by bots, players, whatever, whatevs. But hey, I could still turn out to win a game. Oh no, I gave him the win. Well, that's a big whip. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just be playing some casual arms race here on CSGO. You know, but let's go ahead and pick a random topic to also just randomly chat about today too. What should it be on? What should it be on? You know what? I think, oh, whoa, that is cool. Sorry, I got distracted from my freaking phone. So, what is it? If y'all don't know, I think I explained it in last night's video. What is it? I got me a brand new OnePlus 7 Pro, and what you call it? I got a notification of a text message, but since the OnePlus 7 Pro actually has no what is it, sensors in the very front of the phone anymore, like there's literally no front facing cameras and there is no notification lights or anything like that of that sort. So whenever I get a notification, there's a wave effect on both edges of the phone. Like it literally does a wave effect on both the left and right side of the edge of the phone, and it's like the whole screen too, where it just does a cool wave effect when you get a notification. That is like one of the coolest ways to get a notification when you don't have a notification light. So instead of getting a blinking little dot at the top corner of your phone, I get a cool wave effect. I could probably customize that too, since it's stock Android, and I have Nova Launcher as well on my phone. So what is it? I could probably go ahead and go ahead and maybe customize that effect, and even through the phone itself on the standard settings, I'm pretty sure when I first set it up, I'm pretty sure I picked it to do a wave effect, if I remember correctly, but I've never seen it in action, because I mean, normally, when I get a notification, my screen would just wake up, like always on display, for example. I'll just see the message, icon, for example, messaging, like text messages, or just show like the text message like symbol or icon, and the screen would just wake up showing that I got the notification plus the what is it, you know, the time. That it'll be like that. However, what is it, I completely forgot that I had the little animation to let me know which my notifications, and I believe it actually does different colors depending on notification as well for what it is, like a text message, an email, you know, an app. So that completely just distracted me. But hey, I guess we know the title of today's what is it video, or at least one of the extra things it's gonna get added besides the arms race of what I'm doing on CSGO, and it's gonna be literally what is it? You know what? It's gonna be about phones for sure, but let's see. What exactly about phones, you know? How about this? Stock Android. Let's just call it stock Android. You know? So, I am a huge fan of Android over iPhones. You know, what is it? Especially because I just really love the operating system when it comes to, well, Android OS, you know? It's basically like a version of Linux, but also like Windows or any other kind of stuff. Like Android is just so many things, just like mixed together basically. But it's more, I believe, Linux, if I remember correctly. What is it? but really well simply built, or just advanced, I guess. What is it? Because it's still pretty simple, but it could also be pretty advanced as well. And it's amazing. It has so much customizability on it as well, especially when you got a phone that runs the stock version of it. And I mean, I used to have my first actual flagship phone that was like a major premium device was actually the Sony Xperia Z3 Compact. That was my first major high-end phone ever that I had in my entire life. But my first smartphone was actually an LG phone. I don't remember that one exactly, the model of it or anything, but I do still have it. And I was never going to upgrade that phone. My first ever phone was actually a standard phone that had like a standard small screen in the middle. And then you had like the keypad and the bottom of buttons. It was like one of those keypad, small tiny phones. What is it? But it wasn't a flip phone or anything. It was just like a standard small little like oval kind of shape, like our square but rounded off corner shaped phone. Bottom screen was the keypad, and then the top was obviously just like the screen. And that was my first ever phone, and I never cared that it was a smartphone. I just was happy I had a phone that I could send text messages on or make calls, you know, like a phone call saying I need a ride after getting out of school, or making a phone call that, hey, instead of having to go all the way home, I could just call my fam, go like, hey, I'm gonna stay over at a cousin's house or some shit. Because when I got the phone, I was young. I was in my teen years, of course, or not even actually. I think I was probably 11. I'll be honest. And I only literally used it for like emergencies, or just for basic making a quick call, you know, letting people know where I'm at, or if I could stay over at a friend's house or some shit like that. That's literally all I really used it for. I didn't care about playing games or anything. And I only had the phone for like a few weeks. Or not even a few weeks actually, maybe a few days. And I got upgraded to the OG phone, which was my first ever smartphone. And I was happy with it. It was a small little phone, but it was still capable of having apps on it. You know, I was still able to play a few games on it, and I was happy. It was amazing. It was a blast to have. And never had it broke on me. I always had it strictly protected and everything. I even still have the very first case still on the damn thing, which is crazy. Because it never broke on me. The case also lasted. The phone itself lasted. But we had to switch carriers one day because we wanted to go from a low budget carrier to a better carrier, or a better phone provider. And my phone wasn't supported anymore under the service. What is it? Because it just lacked, features, or it lacked the actual service. Because I think it was like a 2G, 3G, you know, type phone. And, you know, the new service was 4G, or 4G LTE. And the SIM cards were also nano SIMs. We went from having those thicker, bigger SIM cards to becoming nano SIMs. So I had to get a new phone, and my first flagship became the Sony Xperia Z3. And after about like 4 to 6 years, around there, over time, not once had I ever had an issue with that phone of it breaking, until one day it's charging in class, because I got to school kind of late, forgot to charge my phone the day before, you know, or overnight or whatnot, and I charged it in class. As soon as I pick up my phone after taking the test, man, my screen popped off because it overheated on me. The battery was heating up, the processor was heating up, it melted the adhesive of the freaking screen, and it popped off, and it sucked. I dealt with it for probably a good extra like 9 months before even replacing it. Like, I actually took glue, freaking super glue, and glued my screen back together, and even taped it with red duct tape. Back together, and made it last like another 9 months, until finally the screen just started getting the circuit board showing. Also, I believe what was going on too was I was getting unresponsive areas on the screen, and then finally dead pixels, until eventually it started blacking out. And it sucked in the beginning, you know, having to still deal with the phone. Then I had to borrow a family's old phone, what is it? Because they kept breaking phones or they kept upgrading. While me, I'm still on the same phone, and I'm the one that has like basically no working proper phone, and you know, I don't even care. I'm happy. Well, even though my family gets new phones more often than what I do, and then finally, once I save a bit of money from work, I finally get me the S8, and it was an amazing phone. Really loved it, but the issue is, 2 months after getting it, it turned out to be a defect. The screen started getting burn-ins way too quickly. 2 months after having the phone, I got burn-ins. OLED is known for having, burn-ins. The issue is, it shouldn't have had taken 2 months for it to happen. OLED should still be able to withstand, you know, a good year, 2, you know, or longer. It should definitely withstand, I would say, more than 2 years for sure. Definitely, I would say, before it starts showing any signs of burn-ins. Like, you should definitely be having your phone for a good 3 years by the time you start actually getting burn-ins, because it also really depends on how much you're using the phone and all that, and I didn't even use my phone too often, so it was shocking. And then fast forward a few weeks, because the burn-ins weren't so bad, but they were showing, I decided, you know what, it's okay. I got a warranty on my phone. I do have protection. If anything happens, I will get a repair or replace or whatnot. My motherboard dies. My phone is completely gone. Dead. I was out of a phone for another good month because I also went to vacation. Literally like 2 days after my phone completely died on me. And I wasn't able to actually take it to Samsung's authorized repair center that's nearby my area, or I wasn't able to ship it out to them in time. So I had to deal with it for like another good month. Well, actually, it was just a few weeks, but I mean, it did take me a full month because even after I did ship it out, I had to use the old family phone for a little while. As well as my phone was being shipped out, then getting repaired, and then getting shipped back. And I had to ship it twice because the first time they fixed my phone for its motherboard. They literally didn't even bother to even replace it. They just bothered to fix the motherboard. Like, they actually opened the entire phone, removed every single part, replaced the motherboard, and re-put back the phone like if it was brand new. They made it look like brand new, even though they literally repaired it, when they could have just replaced it, because they spent more money repairing it than what it would have cost them replacing the device, which was honestly kind of odd and a little disappointing, but it wasn't too disappointing because at least I did get my original phone that I bought. And I mean, I didn't really mind. I did also state if they can repair it, then go for it, but I would have appreciated a new phone. But hey, it's all good. Other than that, oh my god, I got an ace. I got an ace. I'm putting that in the title. Ace. I just got an ace, not even knowing. But other than that, what is it? Because I got distracted, of course. You know, it's been months now, probably almost a year with my S8, and it factory reset it on me, which is disappointing. For that to happen. Dude! Woo! I'm MVP. I'm wrecking people right now. But yeah, you know, I still love the phone, and even though I had issues, this is also my first Samsung device, the S8. I actually still love Samsung. They still make really amazing phones. My family had Samsung devices for like years, pretty much. I know other family members that had Samsung for years, friends as well too, and they always were a huge fan, you know. And mine, sadly, my first device had to be like a defect, you know that. But honestly, even through that, I can't really go ahead and be too upset because I mean, I still love the device. It was still amazing, and I'm still gonna be using it very often. I actually am carrying it along with me, even with the new phone. Like, for example, yesterday and then today, I literally had both my new phone, the OnePlus 7 Pro, and the Samsung device on me at all times. I didn't leave it at home for any point at all. I decided to just keep it on me. But one thing I do know for sure is Samsung does not have stock Android. And it's disappointing because, I mean, you can still customize it, you can still get launchers on it, but the fact that they're out of the box is not stock, you have to do quite a bit to try to make it stock. And you won't even get it that much close to stock, honestly, because there is a lot of bloatware you got to get rid of. And then also, I mean, if you want to keep your warranty, you don't really want to mess with it too much. So it kind of is a bit of a shame, but when you get a stock Android phone, it's amazing on how much customizability that you have on the phone. It's amazing to know how much faster and smoother everything is when it comes to like the animations of opening up apps, like in general, just the speed of the phone, like doing anything. What is it? Damn. But what is it? One thing's for sure is Android versus iOS. I would give props to iOS for being really secure and really on point on security, but it really sucks when it comes to how limited you are on what you can do. Certain apps you could download and stuff like that through the App Store, and then also going through the annoying support team if you lock out your account or some shit, because stuff like that definitely gets really annoying. And I mean, I could go more in detail, but this video is like getting too lengthy, so I'm probably gonna try to finish this up and what is it? Start uploading this video, because this video is gonna be up kind of late, pretty late actually, pretty late. I don't even think I covered the stock Android part that much because I kept getting distracted too much, and I was honestly looking over my phone every time I got a notification because that animation's cool. And also the fact that I was distracted by the game here and there because I got an ace. But you know what? I'm gonna make a better video actually going more in detail, actually explaining what the heck Android really is, what stock versus non-stock is, and also, you know, Android versus iOS. And also not just that, but even brands of certain phones, you know, like which, what is it, you know, carriers, which known brands, you know, which manufacturers, you know, what hardware in general, or what phones are awesome. For example, OnePlus, you know, they started off really small, started off as basically a brand nobody knows about, and they are making a huge climb in the market when it comes to phones right now, because they're going out there. They're going big. They used to be standalone, and now they're being officially sold in known carriers like T-Mobile, for example. And in fact, it's the only location you could get a OnePlus phone is actually at a T-Mobile, because it's exclusive. So you could get it directly through OnePlus or T-Mobile. And the thing is they started off really small, made budget phones, and then they made their first flagship, which is the OnePlus 7 Pro. So it's crazy. But also, we got brands that have been around for years, like Samsung, and everybody knows Samsung. Then we got LG, everybody knows LG. We got Motorola as well, people know Motorola. So I mean, oh crap. So I mean, there's that, you know, going. And I mean, maybe I can make a better in-depth video on, like, you know, who is actually like cool, who's not cool. Because of course we also got Apple, you know, and obviously they're pretty cool. But hey, you know, I might as well just make a better in-depth video. And look at that, I carry for my team. I am the MVP, but I'm gonna put ace because I got an ace. Other than that, I'm probably going to go ahead and try to get that screenshot of like the ace part where it shows I got an ace. Get this video rolling because I only got 2 hours before it hits midnight or 12 o'clock, and it's the next day and the video won't count for today if I don't get it uploaded in time. So peace out, y'all. RXD.